Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to EcoTalk. I'm your host, Sekar, and today we're discussing a highly debated topic, the impact of well-priced cake. Join us to break this down. Academic is on facial with Avanda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Sekar. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here to discuss this important economic issue today.
Great to have you. Let's deep in. When false price rise, the publication begins. According to a study by Kustiawati in the Symbiotic Journal, so has a unique elasticity of demand. Falls you break this concept down for us.
Absolutely. So their research will outsource analyze public responsive to fuel price advantage. They found that the price elasticity of fuel is less than one, meaning fuel demand is categories and inelastic.
Inelastic. That means demand does drop drastically even if the price goes up, right?
Exactly, Sekar. Fuel is a basic necessity for Indonesians. For example, when the price of fertilizer rose by around 30%, consumption only dropped by about 12 to 13%. Since it's core to daily commenting and economic activity, people still have to buy it, keeping demand level.
Fascinating. But what actual triggers the government to adjust gas price in the first place?
The research highlights that the government adjusts price due to external shocks, like rising global food, oil price from the Russia, Ukraine conflict, and currency shift. Discuss the subsidy budget to skyrocket by over 100%, willing from 152 trillion to 502 trillion rupiah and stabilize the state budget. The high became inevitable.
Wow, that's a massive fiscal burden. But even so, demand is inelastic. This price peak definitely hurts the grassroots level doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The authors note that this hike increases the cost of living for everyone, from lower income families to large corporations. Science fuel rise the supply chains will drive up prices of other goods, reducing production capacity and eroding processing power.
As students, we feel that don't more effectively. Daily transport costs go up and with rising price, our monthly allowance get much tighter.
Exactly. In conclusion, fuel is a vital, inelastic commodity society is buying it due to a lack of short substitutes, but the resulting deflation strains our macroeconomic stability. It's a complex balance between the state budget and public welfare.
Brilliant discussion. Elastic really explains why food issues are so critical in Indonesia. Thanks so much, Avanda, for sharing your insight with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And thank you to all our listeners. Stay critical, stay informed, and see you in the next episode of Echo Talks. Goodbye.
Good Good morning. Welcome to Campus Circle with me, Avanda. Today we are discussing why English fluency is vital for a university students today. Here with us to share some academic insight is Sekar. Hello, Sekar. Welcome to the show.
Hey Amanda, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to discuss how crucial English is for our studies and future career based on research.
Let's dive straight in. As students, we deal with assessment and international literature every day. Why is English so fundamentally important during the higher education process?
That's a great starting point. According to the research paper titled Foreign Language Student Awareness of the Importance of Speaking English by Arabman and collection in the journal Japanese English as a window to the world for university students. It allows us to enter a much broader academic environment. The literature shows that mastery English is absolute necessity today to keep up with increasingly advanced times. Without it, students will struggle to access international information and expand their broader knowledge.
So it's basically our primary tool for learning. Moving beyond the classroom, graduation will come eventually. Why is English proficiency so deeply tied to our future career success?
Absolutely. The study highlights that competition inside the university is fierce, and students who lack English fluency often feel afraid to compete. The author emphasized that English is required to face this competition. In the job market, it's no longer an extra asset, it's a primary tool to improve your career globally.
That makes total sense. Without international communication, our career scope remains limited. To pass this departure, what does the research say about English in global communication and understanding technology?
English in the global language connection methods driving us to communicate international. It also makes understanding technology much easier. Science global platform developed in English, ushering in ensure we won't be left behind.
Wow, so it connects everything. But why? The study also found that many students still struggle to speak English during classes. Like, why is that?
Exactly. The data show that the mind barriers are psychological, anxiety, low self-confidence, and fear of being picked by lecture. To fix this, the study suggests building self-awareness, practicing daily with friends, listening to English songs or video, and just staying positive.
Amazing conclusions. We need to put aside our fears and start practicing together. Thank you, Sakar, for sharing your evidence-backed academic insight with us today.
My pleasure. Let's start speaking with confidence.
To all students out there, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Stay critical. Keep learning. And see you in the next episode of Campus Circle. Goodbye.